Well, hello, my friends, and happy flirty February, happy Valentine's Tide, and welcome back to the Gnome Hangout, where I'm your gnome, and thank you ever so much for hanging out with me, your gnome, barf, your gnome, and happy Valentine's, whatever. I'm Crazy Woe Tired, and we are continuing Kill or Love. I had to look at what it was called, which has taken some dark turns. I mean, kill is in the title, so, I don't know. What were you expecting? I don't know. Home Fried didn't think about it. So, I actually am buying time because doing crazy stuff in the first minute is bad. Is algorithmically bad, apparently. And I don't trust what's happening next. So there's a little bit of intro-y happening with the intro, and make sure we break a minute first. I have a timer, you see. I own a stream deck now because I'm a YouTuber, I guess. I'm a very tired idiot. Yeah, I bought a stream deck, and all the buttons are super neat. And one of the things I added to the stream deck is a timer, so no more, oh god, that's my timer, click, 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 ruin the recording, make a mess of everything, and it's just a mess, and it gets derailed. Now I have a button. The future's incredible. I just have a button, and the button itself is the timer. It's incredible. The future's incredible sometimes. Anyway, August 7th. I can't just sit here waiting. I've got to wait, and I will. But I feel like I can't wait either. I'm doing nothing, and it's eating me up. If the stomach is empty long enough, it starts eating itself. Do you know that? I know that. Oh gosh. If I don't do something right now, I'm afraid I might go crazy. Oh, we just red and then not so red. Are we good? I mean, obviously not, but like, are we good? I'm going to write down everything that happened. Maybe that'll help me make sense of things. Right now, my thoughts are buzzing together in my mind like flies around a turd. Elegant. I want my mind to be clear. To do what I'm going to do, and to do it properly, my mind needs to be clear. Unclouded. This notebook is small, but I think I've got enough space to write everything down. It's not a long story, so here it goes. Everything. Do we get to find out what actually happened to us? Oh god, that hurt my brain. I met Anna, met her again after so many years in the store where I worked. Grace wasn't there at the time. It wasn't a coincidence that Anna visited the store when she did. It could have been. She must have been following me. The blur effect over just an actual store aisle hurts my brain tremendously. The first time she came in, I was at the cash register. She walked straight up to me, cutting in the line. An old woman was busy counting her change and didn't complain. Nobody else complained either. Anna stood there a while, staring at me. Then she said, No, I can't do this. No, I can't. No, this isn't hurting. I can't start here. I can't do it. There's already too much of that woman in my life. I've got to start with someone else. Someone I miss. Grace. She looks nice. I mean, a little defaulty, I don't know whose eyes match their hair, but like, a lot of yellow happening. Grace was a girl who worked at the same store I worked at. She was, and is, still is, a kind, sweet girl. She's a little quiet, but that's perfectly fine. I hated her. I hated most people, and most things. I was a real asshole. And what changed? I didn't spend time with other people. Whenever a coworker invited me somewhere, I'd turn them down. I didn't chat with anyone during breaks either. It was just how I was, how I'd always been. I avoided Grace too, of course. She tried to talk to me a few times, but then I started avoiding her even more. I only took shifts I thought she wouldn't take. The times we still ended up working together, I stayed as far away from her as I could. It worked for a while. Then came the day we really talked for the first time. I was restocking the shelves alongside an old, greasy, long-haired man when Grace came along. I didn't even look up at her. Instead, I became very interested in stacking cans of food onto the lower shelves. I waited for her to leave. Don? Can you switch with me? You can switch with me, alright? You can go help Susie. I already did the bottom shelves there. Don, the old man, thanked her and left. And Grace started working next to me. A minute went by. I found that I couldn't work in peace. Just her being there made me upset. I had to say something. I'm fine on my own. If you want to take a break or something, you can. I'm fine on my own. Oh, no, I don't mind doing this. I see. Can't you take a hint? I thought then. It's his back, you know? What? Don's back hurts a lot, so I asked him to switch. Oh, I see. He has trouble with his lower shelves, too, so I get it. I didn't want to bother you, I swear. I said I get it. Okay. We went on restocking in silence for about another minute. I know you don't like me very much, so I thought you might think I was bothering you on purpose. So I'm sorry. I sighed. Who says I don't like you? Huh? Don't you? You're always avoiding me. Yeah, don't take that personally. That's just how I am. I don't care about other people. Fucking dumbass. If I could go back in time and punch myself in the mouth, I would. So you like me? What? No, I didn't say that. Get a clue. Just kidding. We didn't talk for the rest of the day, so I thought that was that. She'll leave me alone, I thought, now that she knows I prefer it that way. But she didn't. I've always thanked my lucky stars that she didn't leave me alone after that. Maybe she should have, though. For her own sake. I hope she can forgive me. Ripperoo, man. Writing about this past has been a good idea. Right now, it doesn't even bother me where I am, who I'm with. And thinking of Grace, remembering the way she smiled, is giving me courage. She got hurt because of me, so I will do anything to make her happy and safe. The weather was nice out today. The sky was blue. There's a tiny window in the wall to my left. I can look through it if I twist my head around. The small patch of the sky is the only beautiful thing around here. That and my memories of her. Man. Rip-a-roo. Hi, Jack. Hi. A beautiful morning, isn't it? Let's give it our all today. Yep, let's do that. Your uniform's kind of all wrinkly, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it is. I haven't gotten an iron, so... Jeez, you're really hopeless, aren't you? I wouldn't go that far. I could iron your clothes for you, if you said pretty please. Oh. Sweetly teasing. Gosh, words. You know how some words are like words, but not other words? Those other words are other words. But like not other words. You feel me? Alright, so I love being insane like that. Just being really... I'll do that in conversations too with people that I like have acclimated to. So I'm an oddball. Very... I don't want to say very little. Basically nothing you see on this channel is like for show. I will hype myself up and like actively attempt to bring more energy to this because like, man, it's YouTube. It's just me a video game and me, you know? Like, I try to share with you guys and treat y'all like real people here, but also, this is me in an 11-foot by 10-foot room with a door, a window, a closet, and a computer. I got a microphone. I got 2 bookshelves in the back that take up a... I don't even have a chair. I'm on a bed. So it's just me in my quiet little space like this. So, like, you gotta bring some more energy. Like, you can't just be quiet old dull me. You gotta bring a little bit more energy. But, like, it's not a falsehood. It's not some lying face. This is just spastic, random nonsense. It's largely just me. Take that any which way you so desire. August 8th. After that one time, Grace started coming up to me more and more and talking to me more and more. It was a gradual thing, just hello and goodbye and how are you doing at first. Eventually they grew to full conversations. Well, I say full conversations, they were still pretty bare bones. I noticed how friendly she was being, of course, but I didn't push her away. I couldn't tell why I didn't do that. I surprised myself every day by not telling her to go screw off. Hey, Jack. There's this bar just down the road. I hear it's a good place to go. So, how about we go there after work today? To relax. And when she asked me out for drinks, I surprised myself further by saying sure. Oh, heck yeah. Date night. The goose. They got the goose. How do you like it here? Is it nice? It's alright, I guess. I don't really know, honestly. I don't go to places like this. Oh, well, I don't either. Not a lot. I thought it would be fun, you know? Grace ordered a Jack and Coke. Is that some kind of pun? Because we're Jack and we might be on Coke because they mentioned something in our blood. Sip some water real quick on it. Yeah, some kind of pun or something. Or foreshadowing. I didn't know what to get, so I asked for one too. I mean, a Jack and Coke, man. Captain Coke or Jack and Coke? Rum and Coke, Jack and Coke are the ways to go for, like, intro things. Like, something casual for either, advanced drinker or just casual newbie. It's just a solid choice. Those are my choices. Our drinks came quickly. They were cool and pleasantly sweet, but I couldn't enjoy mine. I was in a bad mood. The waitress had giggled while taking my order, and I took it as an insult, or it was something else just as dumb. I can't remember exactly. Feels good to relax after a long day at work, doesn't it? I grumbled. Raggle fraggle. What is it, Jack? Nothing. I sipped my drink. Something's bothering you, isn't it? I said it's nothing. I'm just not cut out for this stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to drink it if you don't want to. I don't mean that. I mean all this. I gestured at everything around us. Doing things with people. Ugh. People. Ugh. Huh? Why? You wouldn't get it even if I explained. We're just too different. I've had it rough in life. Really? I'm sorry to hear that. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself now. Well, it would be a shame not to have fun doing things just because of that. No, what I'm saying is, it's just not fun for me. I don't like this. How can you see that? We've barely been here for 10 minutes. I just know. Harumph. She didn't seem happy I said that. So, you want to leave? I hadn't actually thought of leaving. I just complained to complain. Well, you can't leave. Not yet. Oh, yeah? Yes. If you keep going like this, you're never going to have any fun in life. So promise me you'll at least give being with me a chance. You want me to stay here longer? Yes. At least another hour. A whole hour. Please? Fine, I can do an hour. Thank you! You won't regret it. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. We'll find out about that. It seems like such a long time. There's a clock on the wall opposite me. I was going to stare at it for a whole hour, counting down minutes. Then, when the hour passed, I would get up and leave. Simple as that. But then something happened. Grace was having trouble. I had never seen her so awkward. She was stammering, struggling to find stuff to talk about. I realized it was because I was just sitting there, barely saying anything. I was acting all grumpy too. That couldn't have helped. Back in the store with so many distractions around us, it had been so easy for her to chat with me every so often. A few words here and there. I hadn't had to do much back then besides nod. Sitting down, talking face to face, it simply couldn't work like that. Aww. After more than a few failed attempts to get the ball rolling, Grace gave up. She sat there, looking at her drink instead of me. She was most likely working up the courage to end this early. In just a few minutes, I'd be free to leave. I found I couldn't stand that, so I started talking. I said the first thing that came to mind, no matter how stupid. I don't know why I did it. It feels so unlike me, both feeling bad for someone and talking with no filter. Or unlike the past me. Maybe I was finally warming up to Grace, or maybe it was the alcohol. I don't know. Maybe it was both. The reason doesn't matter. What matters is that it happened. Back then, there was a part of me that never relaxed no matter what. No, it wasn't even part of me. It was pretty much all of me that was like that. Like a fist that wouldn't unclench. But now, I found I could relax it. Little by little by little. Little by little by little. And before I knew it, I really was having fun with this girl's fun in this girl's presence, talking to her, laughing with her, simply spending time with her. What did we talk about? I don't remember. What I do remember is that I had more fun than I'd had in years. When the hour passed, I didn't say anything. We stayed there for hours longer. Aww. I do remember one thing we talked about, actually. We somehow got on the topic of family. What's your family like, Jack? I can't say. Oh, I see. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm sorry I asked. I'm kind of not on speaking terms with my family either. Why is that? That's, actually, I don't really talk with other people about I don't really talk with other people all that much, or hang out with them. Well, outside of work. I'm kind of alone a lot of the time. What? Really? Yeah. This surprised me. I was surprised a lot back then. I never thought Grace was anything like me, but you're so friendly with people at the store. Nah, that's all it is. It's not that I wouldn't like to spend more time with them, but I don't know. It feels like if I let them in, they're going to turn out not nice. But you're different. You're just trying to get by. I don't think you'd use someone. God, when I say it like that, it doesn't sound right at all. You must think I'm really weird. I'm sorry. No, I don't think you are. It makes sense, what you said. Really? Thank you, Jack. I really, really hoped you'd understand. I'm so happy that you do. I really feel like you're someone I can trust. Ah, God. And then we got her killed. We went for drinks again next week, and then once more the week after. It became a thing. The week after that, we had dinner together at a greasy little restaurant where we could afford to eat. I tried to impress her by ordering wine. I never had wine. It was disgusting. But I had guessed it would be disgusting, so I forced my way through a glass anyway. I even said it was delicious. Then Grace tried some and told me it was spoiled. She teased the hell out of me for that. I wasn't bitter about it. I laughed along. It's strange how quickly people change sometimes. Yeah, you're not defensive once. Yeah, once you're happy or trust someone, you're not defensive and weird about it. Soon we started going out more often to bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. We took a lot of walks together too, and one time we even went to the movies. After about a month of this, I asked Grace if she'd be my girlfriend. What? Am I not your girlfriend already? Oh. And that's how it went. That is absolutely how it goes. I've been in that situation a couple times where, like, I thought we were just hanging out. I mean, I guess these were dates, but I didn't know that was, like, official. I mean, I didn't do nothing with nobody else, but, like, I thought we were just chilling. I thought this was friendly hanging out. I thought we were working our way up, like, seeing how things were going. I didn't know we were there already. I thought we were friends hanging. Not that it's a bad thing. I almost prefer that, where it's just friends hanging out until at some point it's not. Sometime at some point it just blossoms above. Says the demi-pan nerd. That is my favorite. That is definitely my favorite one. There's not one date. It's not. There's not a date and time, rather. It's not. A hey, will you go out with me? Hey, will you be my girlfriend? It's just friends. Just let's hang out, have a couple drinks. Let's go do something. Let's go to the movies. Let's go for a walk. Let's go on a trip somewhere. And then next thing you know, you're dating. Like official and such. Anyway, August 9th. A few weeks later, she told me what had happened to her. She told me what had happened to her back when she still lived with her family. I'd known for a while that something had happened, something that she hadn't shared with anyone before, but when she told me what it was, a few of the things she said, no, I shouldn't write it down. I shouldn't write it down here. It feels wrong. It's not mine to tell. What if someone found this journal? They're teasing us with information. I don't love it. I had never imagined she was living with such a burden. When I found out, I felt crushed. I know. God, I feel like an idiot. After I told you I had it rough. No, it's fine. Don't feel bad about it, please. You've got your troubles, and I've got mine. I know, but can't we do something? There's nothing to do. It's all over now. All I can do is keep looking forward, Yeah, you just gotta keep trudging along. Trudging, chugging, whichever one. Two words colliding and trying to say them. I hugged her and told her how brave she was for telling me. I told her I'd protect her, keep her safe forever, and I meant it. And I failed her. But that comes later. For now, I figured I should tell her what my own troubles had been. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's okay. I do want to. I managed to keep quiet about my past. I had only alluded to things. Now I told her everything. It was a long story. It wasn't a long story. What? Nothing? You don't remember anything? Okay, it's not exactly nothing, but my teen years are fuzzy, and everything before that it's like it doesn't exist. What about your family? I don't know. Maybe I had one. I was in a lot of institutions before I turned 18. Oh, Jack. I'll tell you about those times if you want, but there's not a lot to tell. Nothing really ever happened to me. I wish I could tell you everything about my life. I really do, but I can't. That's fine. I wonder if it's like a mental health related memory loss. Did you ever try to find out about my life before then? Yeah. Ooh. I didn't. Why not? I don't know. I just never felt like it, I guess. I must have known, even back then, that some memories are best left buried. I'm sure I would like to remember if I couldn't, but you're fine with it? Yeah. Well, okay. Tell me about the times you can remember then. So I went on to tell her about the few bland memories I had. Alright, chapter 3. I'm ending this one here. Save. I might be coming back to this when it's not bedtime. Oh, look, spoilers. There's the date I'm recording this. Happy February 1st, 20 minutes into Flirty February. God help us all. This actually is an interesting game. I might continue this when I have more energy. I'm so sorry if you aren't enjoying this game. There's no sound. I don't know if it's supposed to have sound, and I'm an idiot. This dark and spooky and dark themes. Ooh, ominous. Ooh. It's a lot of save spots for not having any options so far. I am enjoying this though. I don't hate it. I definitely want to see where it's going. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this so far. And I hope you're having a wonderful, fun, festive, flirty February. And I do so hope you come hang out again soon. Bye for now, my friends.